Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of our Legend of the Five Rings Bone, Blood, and Blade campaign. My name is Will. I'll be your storyteller tonight. And last we left off, we were introduced to Doji Izanagi's wife, who has come to the city, much to his chagrin. She was incredibly warm towards Tamori Mori and incredibly cold towards her husband, which is usually the case. Hida Oguro mentioned that the other agents and him were staying at the Drowsy Mare and that they should meet up with him once they are done with their situation. Kuni Seizo, who will not be joining us tonight because of technical issues, managed to make conversation with a monk at the temple to the Fortune of Wealth to the north of the city on his way to investigate the mines. And he came across the dying body of Doji Barano, and after helping him with some of his wounds, both of them went up to the mines in the mountains to the north to discover what was going on over there. Doji and Tamori had the same kind of situation, following in his footsteps, although they had a much more pleasant encounter with some of the cats that tend to make their home in the temple grounds. Doji Izanagi was also given a prayer paper by the monk after leaving a sizable donation to the Fortune of Wealth. And then as they came up and met each other towards the noise and kind of revelry that they found in the north, they discovered a bunch of nameless peasants living kind of a freestyle life. Some of them, they noticed, had an X-shaped scar at the base of their skulls. They also learned that Bolton and his men came from this encampment and were paid by Lord Hakon, who calls himself the Master of the Mountain. After some conversation and one of them eating some pork off of a spit, they went back where they discovered Doji Barano coming to and kind of apologizing for his behavior, and unfortunately in the night succumbing to his wounds. And after some somber funeral rites were had, he was similarly beheaded and set ablaze so that he would not rise up in service of Fuleng. And as our samurai went back towards the north to give Doji Barano some kind of semblance of vengeance, we left off with our samurai kind of coming into the peasant enclave, them kind of waking up and setting about some of their breakfast as a old man emerged from the mountain mouth north up, kind of a steep incline away from them, in a piecemeal kind of robe made from tattered remains of different clan garments, and being naked underneath and proclaiming that there were none believers among the people and that the mountain is angry. This is where we come to meet our two samurai that are here today. Hello.
Hello.
Hellos.
Good to see the two of you. So, there is a naked man with a dangling dangle sitting in between open sleeves of a robe.
The first thing that happens is Mori gets an upset stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he a... I was unclear. Is he a native of Rokugan?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Okay.
Okay. I look at Doji before anything else happens. I look at Doji and I ask, Doji-san, what is the etiquette when you approach a naked old man?
Well, now, and I saying this looking straight at the old man.
Yeah.
But like with my head tilted toward Murray, and I'm like, it's not that he's a naked old man. He's also a heretic.
That too. Yeah. Okay.
What is his reaction? And I said it loud enough that he hears it, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to read his reaction.
You see, he looks down at the three of you there, and the chanting that the kind of low humming / chanting that the peasants were doing kind of comes to a stop. Not abrupt stop, but just like a slow kind of cease. And you see him start to scratch his stomach. Very much like an Al Bundy-esque maneuver. And he opens the robe and puts his hands on his hips.
Why?
Because of your reaction, that's why. But he puts his hands on his hips and looking up into the sky, loudly he proclaims, "Children, Father is unhappy. Please, let us appease the mountain." And
At that point, I'm just going, because I know where this is going to end. I have that really bad feeling. Yeah, I'm probably going to go straight at the old man.
all right, you see about 4 of the peasants jump on top of Kuniseizo and just drop him to the ground.
How many peasants are there?
There are about 20.
20.
Oh, we got this. We got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got this. They're not even... Wait a minute. Are they armed?
No, they're not armed.
This is going to be easy.
So,
Well, they will be easy. He may not be, because I have a bad feeling. But the peasants? Yeah.
okay. So, since we're getting into combat and it hasn't happened yet, an actual combat per se, the way it works is for initiative, you're going to grab, because I just noticed that Roll20 won't let you do it unless you have a token, and I was not prepared for that. So what I'm going to do is tell you what I'm rolling, which is your reflexes plus your rank. All of you are rank 1, so that's 1 automatic dice.
Okay.
For Doji, I'm also rolling his reflexes of 3, so that's a total of 4. Keep 3. And I add 6 to this, right? Because of your Way of the Crane?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So far that's 19, 25. 31 plus 6 is 37.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why did you even? Why do you even try, old man?
For Tamori,
Yeah.
their reflexes are 2. Their rank is 1, so that's only rolling 3. Keep 2. 2 8s, that's a total of 16. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah, same thing.
For a second, you're like, wait a minute, that's an old man. What the hell?
Yeah.
I keep staring at it.
Yeah,
I keep
this
staring.
this is just let the 2 old men fight.
Ow!
So-
Damn you!
Go for it.
So, the way initiative works is that we go from high to low, and at the beginning of your turn, you declare what stance you're in. Just like there are 5 rings, there are 5 stances that you can be in. The attack stance gives you no restrictions. You can take any normal, what's it called, combination of actions on your turn. The full attack stance does not let you take any simple or complex action that don't incur an attack of some form. The defensive stance lets you add your air ring and your defense rank, your defense skill rank to your armor TN, but you cannot attack. The full defense stance only lets you take free actions. You cannot move, but you also get to roll a defense plus reflexes roll and add half of your total to your armor TN for that round. And then there's a center stance, which you do nothing for that round except prepare yourself for the next round. And in the next round, any one roll you make, you get to add one keep one plus whatever your void ring is to the total. Actions in L5R are either you get one complex action and a free action, or you can do two simple actions and a free action. Movement has two different categories. You either get a free movement or a simple movement. Your free movement, you can do 5 times your water ring in feet. And for a simple action, you can do 10 times your water ring in feet. And then there's 3 different types of terrain that you can do. There's basic, which is just like city streets, paved earth, things like that. Moderate terrain, which is like high grass, kind of weeds, things like that, mud, will reduce your water ring by 1 for the purposes of this establishing your movement. And then difficult terrain, which is, mountainous terrain, kind of swamplands. Any water up to your, I think, thighs reduces your water ring by 2 to a minimum of 1. So you can always have at least 1 water ring to do anything in with. So now that we've had a little crash course in how actions work, Doji's going to start us off. So you have 16 or so kind of peasants that are still acclimating to what you're doing. There's an incline of gravelly ground that's about 40 feet up to where the old naked man is. And then there's a mountain terrain, like a sheer rock face, to your left as you're looking up at him. There's basic kind of simple earth to the right where the encampment is, and there's also the foreman's shack behind you and to the left. And the forest is, 50 feet beyond that.
So he's 40 feet up from me. Like up
a ramp.
Okay. So that's the equivalent of like 80 freaking feet. Huh? What?
It's a ramp. It's like a 30-degree incline.
Easy.
So yeah. Okay, so movement was again double my water.
For free movement is 5 times your water ring in feet.
That's 10 feet.
If you want to take
nowhere near him.
If you want to take a simple action, you can do 2 simple actions, which is kind of like a double move, and that'll be 10 times your water ring in feet.
That's still 20 feet. It's not enough to get to him.
So you're still gonna take a decade to get there.
Yeah. But right now the immediate situation is the peasants.
Right.
Who are like all around us.
Yeah.
So
I got it. I got it.
I nod to Maury, and I am going straight at the old man.
Yay! Leave me the peasants. Okay.
I would like to. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is very Rokugani.
Yeah.
When I go up the ramp, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be leaping from rock to rock, calling upon my wind kami to guide me. To see if I could get a few extra feet, because it's gonna take me 2 rounds to get to this damn bastard.
Yeah.
But I could move and be in a defensive stance, right? Not
Yes.
all defense, but I can move and be in defensive.
Yeah, you can be in regular defensive and move.
Yeah, I'm in regular defensive stance then, because I don't know what this guy's going to throw at me.
Okay. So with regular,
If anything.
yeah, with a regular defensive stance, you add your air ring and your defense skill rank to your TN. Your air is 3, which is good. And you actually
And then
do
I think I
have
have 3
defense?
ranks in defense.
You have 2 ranks in defense.
Yep.
So that's a 5 more.
So that's 5.
To your TN, putting you at 25 if I wanted to do anything to you. That's wild.
Yep.
Okay.
That's wild.
So you see Izanagi kind of swing his sword upward so that it's kind of in line with his arm, and he starts his trudge up the incline towards this old naked man.
Oh, no. I haven't drawn yet.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, it's still in the scabbard. My hand is... I'm getting... Because I'm going to... No, of course not. I'm going to... One cut, one kill, baby.
Okay.
I'm still holding it in there. But you know what? You've seen me... I draw it out of my... And it's... By the way, I'm not using my sword.
Yeah.
Have it out of my... It's not in the in my belt.
Yeah.
It's just in my hand. So I pull it out and I'm running up. So when I get to him, I'm going to draw.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as he...
But the defensive, by the way, is the fact I kept it in my hand, and the scabbard, I could use it to...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you're also
That's
using
my
it...
defensive.
Yeah, you're also
Yeah.
using it to kind of like dig into the gravel and help you kind of find purchase.
Exactly, and help myself
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So... You see him immediately start to just take off and start to climb up towards this old naked man at the lowest level of the mountain. And as he sees you coming up, you see him go from scratching his belly to kind of clapping his hands, and as he does, you see a small
Oh, I knew it.
bit of earth start to kind of crystallize in front of him. You've seen this before because you grew up with Shugenja, and it looks like what would be a jade strike. It looks like the earth is becoming red hot and then kind of crystallizing into this majestic jade piece. And as he summons it up into his hand and then hurls it down the mountain, you see that there's either something in the clouds or something that happens as it traverses beyond him, but you see the jade start to darken until it becomes this jet black obsidian, and it gives you this really cold, radiating just sense as it swoops by you. And you notice that he wasn't aiming at you.
Oh, no.
And let me see if I can actually hit Tamori Mori.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Can I defend myself with any of this rock?
Are there reactions or anything in this game? I forgot.
There are very few, and they're usually school techniques.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
And looking at Tamori Mori, the only techniques that they have are for dual wielding. So.
Yeah. Okay.
JK.
But, you do have a TN to be hit of 16.
Okay.
I rolled incredibly low, which is unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. I like that, Will. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
You can't hit them. They're too good.
Yeah. So, I'm going to spend one of his void points to reroll that. -1 die. Wow, even still.
Yeah, even still, Will.
Yeah.
So that's one use that he's eaten up.
It's less. How about that?
But you see this what you would imagine is maybe a regular human forearm-sized crystal of just obsidian go flying towards you, and it suddenly shatters against one of the peasants that tries to move up and try to.
I love that.
And tries to kind of tackle you to the ground, and you just hear this painful crunch as it pierces the peasant's kind of lower back, and you see that instead of shattering and crumbling like a normal spell, the normal spell that this would be, you see that the obsidian kind of branches out like a cluster of coral, and the peasant just kind of collapses in front of you, Tamori.
Well, that was incredibly convenient.
Yeah, but
The fates are with you.
we do
They
come
really are.
to your turn. And what would you like to
Okay.
do?
How many people can I hit if I turn around right now? Full attack, baby. Full attack.
Okay. If you're going to go into the full attack stance,
Yeah. Got it.
you can't take any simple or complex actions that aren't combat or attack based.
Okay.
You have no penalty when doing a katana and wakizashi for dual wielding.
Yay.
But if you want to take your extra attack, currently it will cost you 4 raises. And what a raise is, basically, for every raise you call on a skill check,
Okay.
you get some benefit out of it. Normally you can take 1 raise to increase your damage. You can do 3 raises to disarm somebody. You can do a different number of raises depending on what kind of called shot you want to take. But to get an extra attack, it requires 4 raises, so that's going to add plus 20 to your TN if that's the route you want to take.
Let's do it.
Okay. So let's have you
Damn.
roll your Kenjutsu.
Cool. Trained? Yes?
Yeah.
No?
Yes, it is
Yeah?
trained.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Holy fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can suck my ass.
5d10, keep 2, and you rolled a 9?
Yep.
Right. Right.
That's unfortunate. That's almost
Oh.
like my
Oh,
6
yeah.
keep 2 that didn't roll anything higher than a 3.
Well, all right. So this is where we are today.
This is
Oh,
where
wait a
we
minute.
are.
Hold on. Didn't they say they wanted to do a full attack?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that... Don't they get plus dice for that?
I don't think so.
I think so, because I think if I remember, it lowers your TN to your defense, but it raises your attack.
The full attack. A character in the full attack stance. Oh yeah, gains a plus 2 keep 1 to attack rolls made that round. But the TN is reduced.
But
by
it
10.
reduces your armor by an insane amount, if I remember.
Yeah, by 10. So you got.
Yeah, it's brutal.
So I'll roll the
Well,
extra
hold on.
dice.
Ask them if they really want to do this, because...
Let's do it.
Okay. So you got an extra
go.
9.
Yay.
Nice!
Added to your 9 is 18.
Yes.
So that does hit a peasant. But it does not score enough for the extra attack.
Okay.
So,
You still hit.
yeah.
I hit him.
Yep. So
I
let's
just started whacking.
have you go ahead and roll your damage then.
Okay. Where are they? Where's that?
That is
I feel like an idiot. Where is it?
no. That's all right.
No.
Where it says weapons, you go to your weapons tab. You don't have
Jeez.
anything. You don't have one. Yeah. It is a school.
Oh, there it
so-
is.
Yep.
So this one?
Yeah, hold on. Because I've got to. If this would just. Thank you. So it is 3, keep 2 normally for the damage. So there.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Can do. Yeah. Okay. At least it's not a 9. At least it's on a single digit.
Yeah, 15. That works.
15 is pretty damn brutal.
No. 5 keep 2.
Meow.
Yeah, I thought your strength was higher, but
Yeah.
it's not. Okay.
Hey, I'm strong.
You are. I just thought you were crab strong.
How dare you? Well, the crab's not here,
Ooh.
so maybe if you would show up.
Touche. Touche. But sure enough, you see your katana hit a peasant body with a satisfactory crunch.
Yeah.
But your wakizashi just kind of goes wild, and you notice that it's not because of you.
Mm-hmm.
The second your katana strikes, you notice the skin kind of deflates, and
Oh no.
Like a puppet.
like a puppet, and you see bursting out of its spine is this disgusting kind of bark-like spider that is
Great.
your height,
I love it.
and you just see it start to scurry up the mountain.
Great. Awesome. Great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, that was pleasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you see it start to kind of rush towards the mountain, and as it notices Doji Izanagi, you see that it shuffles over so that it's behind him.
Ew. Ew. Okay.
Are you gonna yell something out because I'm probably not noticing this?
Well, oh yes. I mean, yeah. I just silently watch
Yeah.
spider go up the mountain.
See what happens with morbid curiosity.
Yeah, right?
Well, I think the first thing that I would say is, "Oh God!" And hopefully you would notice.
We'll see,
but
because it
if you-
is his turn.
Yeah, if you don't
Yep.
notice, just
So
I
I
can
don't
scream
know.
more.
Now, you
If
just-
I hear this, oh God,
yeah, you hear the sound of a peasant screaming in pain, and then you hear
Yeah.
the oh God,
from Tamori.
just kind of like a little bit of Christopher Walken in there for you.
Oh God!
Talking to my guy all wrong
Well,
here.
that's the last thing I would expect them to say in the middle of combat.
Right.
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 I glance behind me and I see this thing coming up behind me.
Yeah, it is to say it is like a daddy long legs on steroids would be an understatement. It is spider. It is a spider, but it looks tree-like. The limbs are covered in bark, and they kind of creak as it moves.
Fuck is this thing?
The body itself has like jagged edges that shoot out at different angles. There's no symmetry to it.
So because it's gonna catch up on me before I get all the way up. So I go like into almost like a little bit of a slide to change my momentum, spinning around, and just jitsu. I'm just gonna draw right, slash it.
Okay, so you're gonna shift into the attack stance. You're gonna stay in the attack stance.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was in defense. I'm going into attack.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into attack stance and I'm attacking it.
Okay, so let's have
I
you.
have the old man behind me, so I'm not gonna go full attack because he's gonna take advantage of having my back.
Oh yeah, easily. Well, yeah. So you spin on one of your heels. You come out the.
Ooh!
Oh,
Everyone take the
25.
numbers.
25 is gonna hit. Roll your damage.
How do you roll
it,
damage?
bitch. That's what I said.
I don't see a roll damage option.
Under
My
weapons.
damage is 4 something.
Yeah, under weapons you
Yeah,
should
I'm looking
have.
under weapons.
All right, don't yell at me first of all.
This is my attack.
Don't.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, no,
Hello?
I'm sorry. That was my damage roll.
Oh, okay.
That was my damage roll. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
go to my attack.
Yeah, the attack.
Skills. Yeah,
Well-
that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
One at a time.
I thought that roll, I thought the that dice on the damage. I thought that dice was your attack.
Well, you have two.
Okay, hold on.
Because you do have the attack one, and you do have because it does have a similar untrained trained emphasis. Just kind of simplify
Oh
it.
no, I rolled attack. I see it. I'm sorry. I had the window. I didn't have the window fully open.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
Here goes my damage roll.
Yeah, you did make your attack roll. Damage is 14. Okay. So you swing out at it. You deal 14 points of damage. You cut one of its limbs clean off. And you hear this very macabre kind of chattering sound coming from its mouth. Almost like what you would imagine human teeth kind of clamping at each other in the cold.
Yeah.
But just like an orchestra of them. And immediately you see it shift from coming up at you to shifting over onto the mountain itself, and you see it start to climb up past you.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it goes before the old man goes? Because I still was going to do something.
Oh, what do you want to do?
So I'm going to use, because as I slice him, right, I'm going to use my movement to position it between me and the old man.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm an old fighter.
Yeah.
I know these tricks.
Yeah. Yeah, sure enough.
So I use the momentum of the draw to put myself between the old man and the spider. So if he wants to attack me, he has to go through his spider.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you see him kind of shift over a little bit, and again he he steps down a bit onto the decline. And you see him summon up another one of these obsidian missiles, these gems. And again, he just lobs it down towards the largest person that you've brought into this encampment. Man,
The biggest target.
I would sure love to roll.
I thought my attack would make him go, oh no, I need to take care of that old man first.
You would think.
Yeah, I would think.
But no.
Ooh, I'm sorry, hold on. I forgot to do something.
What'd you forget to do?
I get a free raise, and I'm adding that to damage.
Oh. Okay. So 7. Yeah, doesn't change any of your damage.
Okay.
Because it's
Just wondering.
it's +1 keeps 0.
Is that? I thought yeah, you're right. A free raise
Yeah.
is just one dice, right?
Yeah, 1 dice. Okay, so Tamori Mori has a TN of 16. I actually rolled a 15.
Fuck you.
Because I cannot seem to roll higher than a 6 on any of my dice. So that's another use. Just gone completely. And you just see him just start bouncing up and down angrily. And it is
Who him?
the old man, the old naked man.
Oh.
And it is probably the worst mental image that all of you are going to have for the rest of your lives.
Great. Thank you. I love it.
I don't have this problem. I have a giant spider in front of me. I maneuvered myself.
Good for you. But the rest of us are being flung rocks
Yeah.
and
Yep.
looking at peens.
Yep. Just like a soggy corn dog.
Oh my gosh.
But it is
Goodness.
your turn, Tamori.
All right.
Tamori, go.
I have a inkling that if I just keep slicing people, they're just gonna become spiders. So you know what? I'm gonna follow him up the mountain, and we're gonna go handle the old man.
Oh, okay.
We'll deal with the spiders at another time. But if I don't slice them, maybe they won't be spiders. I'm going after him. So how
Well, we
can
have the spider that's between me. Yeah, we have a spider to deal with first.
Right, but what I'm saying is, if I start slashing at these peasants, and then
They're
they all
still
become spiders.
No, they're still spiders. They're just spiders in human skin.
But I'll leave them as human. They seem less.
There's
less.
4 of them holding down our friend, kicking the crap out
I
of him.
know, kicking. I was picturing.
Yeah, they're just dogpiling on top of him,
But they're just laying on him?
holding him down.
Okay. That we can handle. We'll come back to that. I feel, okay, hear me out, Peter. I want to go up. If we kill the source, then the spiders go bye-bye.
Yeah, the spiders either might disappear or get really mad.
That's also true. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
I know, dude. I know we're stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
And a spider.
The reason why I'm running at the old man is because that means he stops casting spells.
Yes.
Yeesh. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. How many people can I hit with wingspan right now? Where I am? How many people can I hit?
Technically just the one person.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would require you to make raises if you want to try to get fancy with it.
All right. How far am I from Kuni?
Maybe about 15 feet.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go towards him
Oh, okay.
and then start swinging at those people that are dogpiling him.
Okay.
Okay. How far can I go? You said.
For
said
free,
5 times?
your water ring times 5, so 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet. Okay. Can I attack people 5 feet away?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Let's do that.
Massive.
So not wingspan. Perfect. Okay. So you said when I not full attack, just attack mode, I can have a free move and then attack, or no?
Yes, if you're just in the attack position, if you're in the attack stance,
yeah,
the regular attack, you have no restrictions. If you're in the full attack, you have to take only actions that can get you into combat.
Right. Okay, then I'll just do regular attack, and I'm going towards those 4.
Okay, so you start
swinging.
Yeah, you bat your way past the ones that were trying to kind of dogpile on you, and go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. I don't do E for what is E?
Emphasis.
Untrained, train. But I have 3. Can I not do it on emphasis?
No, an emphasis is something that you buy for a skill.
Ah.
So right now we're just going off of trained.
Yeah. We haven't gotten high enough level for those yet.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, these are peasants.
Right, yay! Huh? Choose my peasants?
No, these are peasants. They're not gonna have high TNs.
I was like, choose my peasants.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I fucking
roll damage.
Choose your peasant.
Yay!
Nice.
14 damage. Yeah. Again, you feel that impact, and then again you feel the deflation of the skin, and you see the spine, the back of the whole kind of ridgeline of its spine kind of explode outward, and another spider pushes itself out, kind of screeching at you and rushing up the mountain. But he has one less person kind of dogpiled on top of him.
In retrospect, maybe you should stop killing the peasants because they're all running up at me.
This is what I said. This is just what I said, and then you were like, "Meow."
No. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm admitting it. This was a bad plan.
Yeah.
No. Glory for the Empire. I make sure to thank Mori for sending them up to me.
Yeah.
Wait,
bit of sarcasm.
Is this spider going towards him?
Yeah.
Do you see? You know the movie Alien when nobody listened to Ridley?
Yeah.
You know, that's what's happening here.
On my turn. This is gonna be funny. Okay.
Yeah. So, so you see it start to rush up towards it, and as it does, excuse me, 2 of the ones that were trying to kind of force you to the ground, you see them start to convulse, and their body burst open from the chest, and you see 2 more spiders kind of like creep out and start to hover around you now, Tamori.
Me?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, great. I love it.
But it does bring us to the top of the round, and it is Doji's turn.
I yell out, "Thank you, Mori-san! You must have seen that I was being bored up here.
Mori responds really
hard
quick. Hold on.
was go
Mori
on.
responds. Ready?
Yeah. How hard was this spider for me to hit?
Not very.
Awesome. I'm gonna do a feint.
Oh. Okay.
I get a free raise, so I'm using that, so I only need to get one raise on him.
Yep.
And this is Kenjutsu, because my katana's out already.
Yep.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
34! Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Can you just stop? Like,
Wow!
you should have just swung at the arm from here. You would have still hit up.
Roll your damage.
Jeez! Damn!
Yep.
Hold on, I forgot how this works. Something about how much I exceeded his defense adds to my damage or something like that, if I remember.
With feint?
Yeah. If the feint remove, I found it. If the feint remove is successful, half the amount of damage which a character's attack will exceeded the target's armor TN. Okay. It says, well, half the amount by which the character's attack will exceed the target armor TN, taking the 2 raises of his maneuver into account, is added to the damage roll for the attack. The maximum amount equal to 5 times the character's insight rank.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
So, my damage. And it is 40!
Jesus.
Ruthless. Ruthless. Did you get some of the spiders down here while you were doing that?
So you...
Mori must be looking at this old man going, what?
Right?
Yeah. There's a moment where Mori kind of is looking at the situation and kind of counting the villagers around them, seeing that Doji Izanagi is kind of 20 feet away from them up this incline with, 2 spiders about to attack him and the old naked man kind of just standing off to one side, the thing dangling in the wind. And then there's this flash of steel in almost a corkscrew pattern as instantaneously the old man kind of goes from a crouched position to a completely standing up position, sword pointed to the heavens. And then there's this snake-like cut that has eaten away at the spider and chopped it into 3 different bits. And you see the one spider that had originally come up behind him now crumples and slides down the mountain in 3 different sections.
I don't like any of this. This does not sound good.
The old man moves further.
Well, she probably think the old man isn't that old man up there,
No.
or this old man.
You're the old man. You're that old man.
Okay.
The naked old man, because that's how I distinguish the difference.
Yes, got it.
Codename the Dangler. He moves closer, and with an angry kind of stomp with his dominant foot, you see this large chunk of rock come up. He puts his hands on it. He just tears away the earth around it to reveal the obsidian that he has summoned up, and he just yells, "Why won't you leave us alone?" And then he hurls this with all of his old ancient anger and a floppy dick. And 13 is still not enough to hit Tamori Mori.
I love this journey for me, let me tell you.
I'm here slashing his spiders into little itty bitty bits, and he keeps attacking them.
6 keep 2,
I'm
bro.
insulted.
6 keep 2.
I'm insulted. I'm honestly insulted at this point.
I mean,
I'm really happy about this. This whole missing situation is really good for me.
I bet. But you see, as he does kind of shatter his crystal off behind you somewhere into the earth, he just kind of jumps up and down a couple of times, like angrily.
What?
Just closed fists, just screaming at the sky above him. But it brings us to Tamori Mori's turn.
Come on, take down one of those spiders.
So you want? Oh wait, hold on. What's the plan now? You want me to go towards you?
There's 2 spiders standing in front of you.
Yeah, it's just a 2-phase fight. Come on.
You have 2 spiders standing in front of you. Just take out the ones in front of you. They're already spiders.
I mean, that's true. I just feel like we're dealing. I don't.
Oh no! As soon I dropped this spider, I'm ignoring the other one, going straight to the old man now.
Yeah, he's about 15 feet away from you.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's done. I got him.
You say that. Okay.
You'll
fine.
see.
You know what? All right, 2 spiders in front of me. I want to slice them up just like that old man did. What happened to those 3 pieces sliding down the mountain, by the way?
I mean, they came to a stop because, friction.
Okay, but they're not gonna like revive themselves.
I mean,
Correct.
we'll find out after your turn ends.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that's comforting.
No, we'll know
Alright.
soon.
I'm gonna attack the 2 spiders
Oh.
that are in front of my face.
So you're gonna try to raise for the extra attack.
Yeah.
All right, that's how you make your attack roll.
Okay.
Let's see if you
Okay.
can pull these numbers that the crane is pulling.
I don't know what happened to the crane all of a sudden. Oh shoot! No, the crane's taking all of the
11?
numbers.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm just being left alone today.
Yep. 3 1s.
Right.
That's-
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Wow. I've never.
So.
Oh, your damage makes up for it.
Yeah. You see Doji just eat one up almost instantly, and you're just like, I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that twice. That's how.
Nice.
That's how well I can do that.
Of course.
And you just go spinning and jumping into what I would imagine in your mind is so heroic and so beautiful a form of kenjutsu. But to everyone else, it's just like that Molly Shannon movie where she plays the girl raised by nuns superstar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of just wild flurries, swings, and stabs.
Nice.
But it
I
ends.
must look like a god.
It ends in this
Oh,
beautiful
incredibly.
kind of knelt down position, hands outstretched to either side, katana in one hand, wakizashi in the other, and no one is hurt.
But it looked impressive.
Oh, it
Great.
looked fucking impressive as fuck.
I agree. It
Actually,
looks
hold
great.
on. Use 1 point of void and re-roll that.
Haha.
You could do that.
Oh, come.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Come on, that was impressive. Come on, impress us.
I'm gonna do it again.
All right, reroll your attack.
Yeah,
Guys,
go.
everyone loves an encore, so give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, fuck.
18. Much better.
Better.
Yeah.
So I have to re-roll damage too, yeah?
Yes. You do manage to hit one of them.
Okay.
22.
That's good.
Yeah, that's
nice.
great. You
Good
do,
job.
You do manage to hit one of them. The wakizashi kind of dances and scratches along the edge of the other one, but it just kind of is so confused by your movements that it doesn't know how to defend itself properly, so it's just kind of backing off. But sure enough, you see that the one that you do hit, you kind of cut abdomen apart, just from one section to the other. and you see it fall into two separate parts.
I don't like this part thing. Not one bit.
I'm there with you because I have a bad feeling about this.
Doji, get to the old Dinkling and cut it in half.
I will.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to shoot for the Dinkling because,
You know?
no.
That would be a terrible way to die. I would shoot for the Dingling.
But he won't die. That's a problem.
He'll die really slowly. There's a main artery in there.
It is a call to shot.
So, okay. Whose turn is it now? Spiders?
Yeah. No, you see you hear rather a kind of conch shell, like a kind of really hollow horn, echo out from the mines itself, and all of the peasants start to convulse, except for 6 of them. And
Okay.
What a number.
the ones that convulse suddenly burst out in flesh and blood, spattering everywhere. Just this kind of disgusting display of viscera, and the spiders that emerge start to crawl out towards the mountain itself. The 6 that did not convulse, you see them just kind of, their eyes roll back, there's foam at the edge of their mouths, and then there's just this gripping of their hands at their throat, and they fall over unconscious or dead on top of Kuni Seizo. But there is a stampede of spiders coming your way, Peter. But you do go before the old man.
So, I'm going to ignore the spiders because I have a goal, and I'm going right at the old man.
Okay.
You said he's 15 feet away?
Yep.
Shit, that's 10 feet away. Can I strike him with the katana fight? Yeah, I can. Katana is 6 feet. So, I'm going to get within 5 feet, and I'm just going to slash at him.
Okay.
Give me one of those sexy rolls, Peter.
Let's see.
As I'm running up, I whisper, "Cousin, guide my hand," and I'm going full attack.
Ooh. Okay.
Do it, bitch.
So that's +2.
Yeah,
Keep
I'm
1
going
to your
full-
roll.
Yes. So that's weapon. That's 1, 2, 1, and there go.
Do it.
18. Thank God I did that
Yeah.
because I probably would have missed.
Yeah.
Okay. So now damage roll.
Yep.
I'm gonna put my free raise to damage.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 5-2.
Yeah, so that's 1 more rolled dice.
Yeah. And could you if you use void on damage, what happens?
It's 1, keep 1.
I'm gonna use a void on damage.
Okay.
I'm praying to my cousin. It fits. Damn, hold on. I did that wrong. Wow, even with keep 1, I rolled a 20.
No, it still kept
So,
2. It kept 2. Oh, I should have kept 3.
It kept 2, but it's supposed to keep 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
so pick the 4.
No, the 5 is
So
the
it's
next highest.
8. No, the 5. Yeah, so it's 25 damage.
points damage. Okay. So,
Where did you aim when you went to cut this man?
No, I'm just trying to kill him.
yeah.
Ah.
I just want to kill him.
Okay.
I'm not being
No.
not being flashy about it. I just want him dead.
Yeah. You see that you...
And I don't even want him dead for me. I want him
Right.
dead because of my cousin and everybody in my family who's died.
Yeah.
Right.
You see that you cut True right from the top of his hip up to his diametric opposed kind of shoulder, just a clean diagonal line. There's no blood. There's just kind of sand that starts to bleed out from him, and he kind of topples back and falls off the side of the mountain. And Tamori, since you have a good good line of vision for this, because he does kind of fall out of your line of vision, Pete. You see that as he falls, the wound kind of bursts open, and these long spider-like appendages kind of crawl out, and the old man's flesh is discarded, and this spider-like creature with a very human-like face kind of rushes off into the forest. All you see is the kind of colors in the robe flapping away as it rushes just into the shade of the forest line. The rest of the spiders kind of screech and skitter past you into the mines themselves, and you guys are left with just the wake of all of this. How do you want to proceed?
I want to.
Maury, are you okay?
Yeah.
We're not done. Crab, let's go. And I just start walking toward the cave.
Doji, hold on, wait, no, hold.
I stop like, what?
He left. The guy.
Oh, what do you mean?
Hold on.
What?
I saw him.
I seen
With
it.
my own eyes. I seen it. He became the spider and then ran into the forest. So he's not
Which
in
way?
there. He went that way.
Okay, so really cool moment. I grab the sword, and I clean it on the inside of my sleeve,
Okay.
and then into my scabbard, and I'm just like, that way? Good. And I go that way. Actually, I look at oh my god, my brain just went blank.
Kuni?
Kuni. I look at Kuni, I go, son, are you okay?
He's unconscious, and you see that there is an X-shaped cut at the base of his skull.
No!
Oh no!
Okay, okay.
We turn him over and we're gonna examine the cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's
that.
he's
That's
face
more
down.
important than running after this guy right now.
Yeah, no, he's face down, so that's why
Okay,
you
but
see
I'm
the
turning.
cut.
Oh, he's face down.
Yeah.
I examine the cut.
Okay. Do you have medicine?
Let me see. Medicine? No, I don't. I'm rolling it.
No, I had meditation.
Anyways.
Fuck.
I like where your head's at.
medicine,
I like where your head's at.
0, but I get to add 1 dice to it because of my perfect memory.
I'm gonna roll also just for fun and try to figure it out.
I mean, yeah,
Like
it's
the clueless.
You
that
can
I am.
roll untrained.
Cool. Look at that.
8. He's cut.
6.
And 6.
Yep. No.
You confer with Dr. Mori that he is in fact cut.
Can I do investigation to see if there's anything else on him? Or does it really matter?
Actually,
Yeah.
investigate to see if there's anything inside that wound because I have a bad feeling they put a spider in him or something.
Can I do
Because
that?
that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nice.
Yeah, much better.
Uh,
So you would have picked it up with your medicine check.
Okay.
But going back and kind of looking at the wound itself, you do see that there is a kind of lump in the center of the X. And
my wakizashi, and I'm literally gonna cut it out
okay,
because I know that he'd rather die.
yeah,
If I kill him, he'd rather die than get infected by this.
yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Wait. Whoa.
If he had a choice, hey, do you want to be infected or do you want to die? I know he's gonna choose death.
Yeah.
Okay, but you cleaned your Okay, well, all right.
It's a different sword.
No, it's a wakizashi. I haven't used it.
Okay, good, perfect. Do that.
Yeah.
I would have used my katana. You're insane. So I draw the wakizashi and I'm going to like put the point in there and pop it.
All right. Let me have you
Like-
make an attack roll with the wakizashi just to see if you can minimize the damage to the kuni.
Fair enough.
See if you have some precision.
Go, and I'm gonna use my free raise to try to minimize that. Yeah,
Okay.
raise on the attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure enough. yeah, you see that you take all the training that you remember about precision and about kind of making each cut count, and you minimize the target field from like the core of your opponent, where it's just like the chest and the stomach area, and then you kind of minimize it to just this X pattern, and you kind of extrapolate the dimensions of the katana down into the wakizashi, and you just come straight down with a very precise kind of point work, and then there's a gentle pop, and you do see this, not a perfect sphere, but a kind of oblong spheroid kind of pop out of the wound.
Is it white?
Yeah, it's like a milky white.
It's a sack.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Step on it.
Don't step on it. No. I take it from him. No. I hold it. No.
What? What? Are you holding that? No.
No.
Don't touch it.
No.
It's not a pet.
It's no. But the moment you squash it, 1,000,000 of them are gonna come out.
So burn
Can
it.
you listen to me for once?
Yes.
Fine, I will burn it, but don't stop it.
No, I agree. You're right. I didn't think about the multi-spiders when you killed them on me. You're right. Burn it.
Okay, so I hold.
You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. Burn it.
Yeah. There is a campfire there, so you can kind of just toss it in there.
I walk over and I hope it sounds like popcorn when I throw the sack in.
It does.
Oh, gross.
It does. I thought so.
It does.
Ew.
But you do notice that there are 6 different bodies, all kind of scattered around, kind of in the same lulled position that Kuniseizo is in. The only difference.
Oh no, we're burning those bodies.
Yeah, the only difference is that Kuniseizo's chest is actually moving up and down.
Right.
We're burning those bodies because they're probably infected with a spider.
Can I just start throwing bodies into the fire, or is that like a rule?
Up to you.
No, I would like to pick up as many as possible and throw them in the.
Here's a great idea. I think he said there was a wagon, right?
There is one, yeah, if you look around.
We throw the bodies in the wagon and then set the wagon on fire.
Okay.
I wanted to throw
Is
them.
there anything in the wagon? It's a campfire. If you throw one body on it, you might actually turn off the fire.
Yeah, you'll snuff it.
Fine. Well, think logically then. Okay.
If it was a bonfire, I would be like, "Palante."
Can I make a bonfire? Can I make a bonfire while
With-
you load up the wagon?
With the wagon, yeah.
No, we're gonna turn the wagon into a bonfire.
Okay, cool. All right. I start picking up bodies
What
and putting them.
Yeah.
Anything in the wagon?
There's a couple of barrels at the far end, like where the driver is, like right behind the driver. It looks like it's fresh water.
Oh, we take that out because it's gonna stop the fire from working when they burns through it.
Yes.
So I take them out.
Okay.
As Maury's throwing bodies in, I'm taking them out, taking them to the side, so it doesn't stop the fire.
Okay.
Can I also? I'm also gonna pick up Kuni and put him a little bit further away from the
For a
body.
second, I thought you were gonna say you were gonna put him in the wagon, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
No, I pick him up and then I prop him against the tree and I go, okay, stay right there, and I keep putting up the other bodies into the wagon.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay, Kuni. Oh, and I grab his face and I just like make a little smile into his makeup while he's unconscious. I just smudge his lipstick up, okay?
Okay. I'm sure.
That's awesome.
He will love that.
There's no mirrors. There's no mirrors. You'll have absolutely no idea for the
It's
longest
just
time.
for me. It's just
Yeah.
for me.
Yep. But as you guys are kind of sitting there, moving the wagon over, putting the dead bodies onto it, let's have Tamori drop 1 point of honor.
Okay.
And Pete, let's have you drop 5.
Because we're touching dead bodies.
Yeah.
5 points.
Five.
So I'm down to 6 points.
Yeah.
Went down to 6
There's
point.
not a disgust as you do it because you have to do it, but the fact that there's no Edda to do it for you kind of reinforces their role in society for you. Not as much for Tamori. There's a huge honor difference, but for you, you're just like, yeah, this is something I never want to do again.
Yeah. No, it's grossing me out.
Yeah.
And actually, part of me thought about sitting back and just letting Mori do it, but I'm like,
you really honestly should have.
no. I'm like, fine.
Between the two of you, you do notice that one of the bodies, as you take the kind of shoulders of this lithe, let me get the sex right. Nope. Okay. This lithe kind of male. You notice that the roots are looking silvery, almost white.
In his hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we better hurry up. As soon as I see that, I start double timing. It's like, quick, go. Like, look at it this way. As I'm putting the last body on there, Mori, get fire. Like, I'm putting the last body, you're already starting to set this thing aflame.
Yeah.
You're not even waiting for me to clear the wagon. Just go.
You see that since he's the last body that you kind of throw up on the wagon, there's a little bit of a kind of not what's it called, nonchalance about it, but there's no urgency anymore, as far as like just getting these bodies over there and trying to get rid of them, and so there's a little bit of carelessness is what I'm trying to get to. I just couldn't get to the word, but you notice that his robe comes undone, and it looks like he's been scratched on his upper pectorals. It is what you would imagine somebody cutting the image of a crane onto him would look like.
Ooh. Interesting. As I put the body in the wagon, I'm going to open a robe of another one. Do I see that? Another cut or something?
Male or female?
Female.
Female? You horn dog.
I'm wondering if it's only the males or the females.
I know. The female you open has what looks to be a scratched mark of the curvature of the Dragon Clan.
Interesting. Okay. Burn the bodies.
Hey!
I'm gonna have to bring this up to our crab friend when he wakes up, because that's interesting.
Well, before you do that, I'm gonna set everybody on fire.
Yeah. Oh, and the skins that are left from these spiders bursting out, those are getting thrown in the fire, but I'm not touching those. Those are literally being picked up. No. This is like dark magic. You don't want to touch this at all. Just get sticks. That's dark magic. That's like no. That's like taint. You don't want that.
Sure.
You really don't want that. I've heard too many stories from my crab friends about people in the crablands that touch things they shouldn't.
Well, okay, fine. And then I pick up a stick and then I flick it into the fire.
But, before I flick in the one I'm working on, I'm going to see if it's cut in, like, with a mon also, the skin.
It's not.
Interesting. Okay, I throw that into the flame.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. So, I guess we're going to wait God, I don't want... We that spider already got a way of a head start. We need the tracker to be awake.
Yeah, but he took a nap.
We just need him to wake up, because we need to track that thing down. And last time I checked, I don't know how to track to you.
I walk over to the crab. I grab his collar and I shake him. I shake him.
Do you know how to track?
I shake him. I shake him.
Yeah. His head just
he
kind
wake
of.
up?
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
While they are doing that, I'm gonna go take a look at the water, and I'm gonna pop it open. What is it? It's water, right?
Yeah, it just looks like fresh water.
I don't trust it. I spill it. I kick him over and spill him.
Okay.
I don't trust that shit. Yeah. By the way, okay, so yeah,
You know
we're gonna
what?
have
You
to-
know what, Doji? I'm gonna
What?
make a suggestion. I will carry this crab. Let's head towards the forest, and hopefully he'll wake up by the time that we need to actually get somewhere.
Well, I could try to track. I hunted in my youth.
All right. I put the crab over my shoulder, fireman style, and ask Doji to lead the way.
Here's a question: Does our crab friend have a bow?
No. I don't think he does.
Okay. We search his entire camp, including a little house.
Mhm.
Do we find any weapons?
There are no weapons here. They were.
Okay.
Doesn't look like.
He said that already, Peter.
I didn't remember because I know they hunted, so they needed some kind of weapon.
Yeah.
No, but they
Traps.
said
Oh,
that
they use traps.
Yeah.
They use traps. You're right. I forgot. Yeah.
I
So
know
let's
I'm
go.
right.
I try to track this thing down. I try to follow traps. Remember watching the crab do it, and I'm like, how did he do that? What was he looking for?
Yeah. The only thing that you find inside the little foreman's office is a foot locker with a simple kind of twig as a lock.
I thought of the shoe store.
Yeah.
Open it up and take a look. What's in there?
Just a foot locker for gnomes. You open it up and you see the remains of all the 6 clan robes that were used to make the Hakon's robe.
Do I see a family mon on them?
The
Or a
crane,
personal mon that sticks out?
the crane one you do, because it's the only one that you would recognize, but the other ones just look like the typical clan
I might
mon.
recognize a dragon one.
Touche. What is... Let me see, what is...
Heraldry, which I have.
Yeah, you're right. Let me see, what is...
Yeah,
your-
Will.
Okay, no. Mirumoto. Yeah, let's have you make a heraldry roll. Let's see if you can... If you've... you can remember your wife's lessons.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, you don't remember shit.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, roll 1 extra dice for that for my precise memory.
Oh, it's bullshit. 8 more.
Yeah!
So, 8.
18.
Well, no, because you do have 2 keep 2, so it would replace the 1.
Yeah,
So
so
it'd be
it's
17.
17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, so that's enough to actually realize that the Mon is a Tamori. It's a Tamori family. The crane one is a Daidoji.
So I will respectfully pick up the robes, take them to the fire, throw them in.
Okay.
I don't want them to be disrespected again.
Gotcha.
And then we're gonna go after this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hopefully the crab wakes up in time.
you start going through into the forest. There's just a wild kind of fire at the base of this monster-filled mountain. And you notice that the trail looks to be going south. Almost like a clean, direct south line.
Ah!
Isn't that back toward the city?
Yeah. They're going towards the other cranes.
I'm running
Yep.
as soon as I notice that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm running as fast as I can with the crab.
Yeah, yeah. You guys get to maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes, once you figure out what's going on. You get to the temple. And you notice that none of the cats are around.
Oh!
No. Okay.
No, there better not be
I-
dead cats in this story.
I motion to Mori
Yeah.
to put down, and I point at your katanas. And you see me get into that stance I get into when, I'm about to draw, and I
Right.
start to quietly walk up to the temple.
Okay.
I'm not hiding, but I'm not making a lot of noise as I walk in.
Yeah.
I put the crab.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Screw that noise. No. I'm not sneaking up. I'm just
No!
walking straight up.
Wait. Hold on. Wait for me. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
For sure. I'm waiting for you.
Okay,
like-
good. I find a nice little bush that will hide the crab. I put him in the bush.
We put bushes on top of him.
And then, I put little leaves on top of him so that he's hidden.
Yeah.
And then, I'll leave. I'll put 2 twigs underneath his arm so he stays sitting up, so he doesn't lay on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, I go behind Doji and I ask him, "Are you sure you don't want to be sneaky? I think we should be sneaky."
No.
Okay.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
Just turn around and I start walking. Start walking straight toward the temple.
Okay.
Me? The fuck too.
Okay. Sure enough, you.
And actually, we have that moment. We have that moment in the movie where the two heroes are walking like side by side toward the bad guy,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
like that badass walk.
Just that saunter of determination.
Hell yeah.
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 Reckoning comes with us.
I see Morty stopping, going crack,
Yep.
crack,
Yep.
crack.
But yeah, the moment you step up towards the main temple grounds and you see the kind of typical little shrine to one side where you would clean your hands, or you would clean whatever you're offering. And as you look over to where the bell is to kind of give your respects, and where the temple house is, where you imagine the monk to reside, you see spatters of blood.
That is probably not
Alright.
decorative.
Nope. I start walking in that direction.
Yep.
Now hold on, wait a minute. No, I have a sneaking suspicion this thing is waiting for us inside the temple proper. We're gonna find a body, but it has to be around here somewhere. And I'm not looking for the body right now. I'm looking for it.
Okay.
So I look at you.
Yeah.
I nod toward the house, and then I nod toward the temple. Like, pick one.
All right. I head towards the temple. Can I do it with as much stealth
I head
as
toward the
possible?
house.
Sure. Both of you, if you want to, can roll your stealth.
Oh no, I'm not being stealthy at all.
I am.
I am so pissed off at this point. Oh no.
LPF.
14. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So as you step towards the temple, you see there looks to be a handprint of blood on the rope
On the rope. Okay.
that rings the bell.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see little spatters of blood here and there. And then you see the one thing that kind of you didn't want to see at all.
No.
And there's just maybe 2 or 3 little quadruped bodies,
Oh.
Oh.
all of them missing their heads.
All right. Someone's gonna fucking die.
Yeah. Monsters don't like cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pete, as you go over to the house, you see that there are bloody handprints of what looks like somebody must have like crashed against the steps and pushed themselves up. And as you slide the door open, you see the monk upside down, his throat sliced, and just a pool of blood that looks like it's tormented out of him. And just a handful of feline headless bodies as well. All of them missing their heads. The monk looks like he did not die easy.
I give a quick glance at the monk, and at this point, I'm looking up toward the rafters. I'm looking for it. That's what I'm looking for right now, is it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for if there's any, like, trails of, like, its legs with blood anywhere. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'll deal with the monk after. I need to find that thing.
You see what looks to be the kind of oblong, ovoidal kind of footprints that it was making.
Yeah.
Lead out towards the back of the house. And as you start making your way over there, you hear...
Mm-hmm. I look around.
It sounds like there's a hurt cat underneath the house.
Or a trap. If I ignore the cat, it's going to piss off the fates. I'm religious. But I would believe that the fates did that on purpose. They wouldn't put something like that unless it meant something. Okay, so I listen again, and I step backwards until I'm over their meow.
Yeah. As you step backwards, you hear the floorboard creak, almost like a mimicked version of that meow. And now you're starting to doubt the situation.
I close my eyes. I center myself, my meditation for a second to take everything in. And when you close your eyes just so you can hear better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I listen.
As you close your eyes and you start to center your breathing, you can almost feel like somebody's walking around you.
Interesting.
Like there's somebody pacing just in a clockwise position, like a clockwise pattern.
I time where they're going to be in front of my strike, and without even opening my eyes, I Jitsu strike.
Okay.
I don't even open my eyes. It's just like, wham! And I just draw straight into where I think he's going to be.
All right, let's have you make a roll.
Yep.
Ray, as this is going on, you are incensed by this scene that you see. And as you kind of come around the side of the temple, you can see just in the distance on the other side of the temple, you see the house where you imagine the monk might have lived. And you can see the doji kind of standing there with his back and his hand. It suddenly shifts and there's kind of very thin, glittering line of steel. And you just hear... And it almost looks like he cut a cat in half.
Okay.
Up here? Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I roll to hit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to use my raise to get one more attack dice.
Sure.
Because I'm blind, so I want to make sure I hit. 21. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good roll. Sure enough.
You killed a cat?
you feel your blade just kind of cleanly cut into something, and then you hear that pained cat noise, and you hear two very light thumps on either side of you.
That's weird, because I was cutting up here, and how the hell did I hit it? I opened my eyes.
Yeah, you see two halves of a cat on either side of you.
Oh.
Clean my blade.
Yeah.
Slide it back in. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. And you just hear a quiet voice in the room. Oh, not so sure of your abilities anymore, are you?
Where was that sound from?
The great duelist's son, undone by a cat.
Undone by a trick. I position myself in the wherever that voice is coming from. Like I slide one leg in that direction.
Yeah.
By the way, as I'm going in that direction, the katana slides back.
Yeah. You turn completely around, and you can see Tamori Mori standing on the other side of the temple grounds, kind of looking at you.
I have a very stoned face at this moment.
Yeah.
How far am I from him? Like within talking distance or no?
Yeah, you can talk loudly at each other. It's maybe 60 feet of a distance.
What the fuck did you just do?
I just go,
and
you see me like looking up, like I'm trying to hear something.
Behind you,
I'm like,
Ray, almost like if somebody was whispering a secret into your ear, you just hear, "What a monster of a man he is, sitting on his high horse, all this while looking down at you and everyone else in this village."
I turn around. There's no one behind me, is there?
There's no one there.
Okay.
I at this point I look at Mori-san. I go, Mori-san, you heard that, didn't you?
Does he hear it too?
He doesn't hear it.
Yes.
He doesn't hear it.
He doesn't hear what you
No,
hear.
but I see her turn around.
Yeah.
And I go, Mori-san, you heard that, didn't you? That voice. Seeding you with doubt.
Yeah.
Come out, you monster. Or are you afraid to face us? Well, you do lack all kind of honor, so I'm not surprised.
You see, as you kind of yell out at him.
Oh no, I didn't yell it. I
yeah.
just said it.
Yeah. As you kind of call him out, there's the sound of something heavy crashing from behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look, you see what looks to be a kind of water basin. But there's an old-fashioned sun clock that was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just hear the voice as the wind picks up in the temple grounds. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Time is not on your side, samurai.
I know what that means, but I just don't know which one. Because there's two targets that just popped in my head. There's the personal target and the target they're going for. Well, you're probably going to want to make me do an honor roll.
It depends.
When I go to my family or my wife.
Because there's a sudden burst of water as the cleaning temple area erupts outward, which is next to Mori Mori. And you see this amalgam of fur from all of the cats just kind of erupt outward, and there's 12 different cat heads that are just eating each other as they kind of grow in size until this one final cat face just lurches over to Mori Mori like a serpent And this is where we'll pick up the next episode. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and hanging out with us in this episode, this very dark and terror-filled episode. As always, please wear your mask, please wash your hands, please keep your distance. We're still not out of this yet, and just remember that we only have each other to take care of. You know, we need to look out for each other as best as possible. And if you feel like you need to reach out to friends and family, please do. If you're a friend or family member of somebody that is usually a strong personality, please reach out to them. A simple hello and a how are you doing goes a long way, trust me. Mental health should be part of our own general health, and it should be discussed openly. So please don't feel like there's any taboo or stigma about getting professional help. If you feel like you need it, please go out and get it. We need to look out for each other more than we know. So please take care of yourselves, and I will see you on Friday for our Star Wars game, or on Monday for our Camarilla chapter of our Vampire the Masquerade storyline, and if not, we will see you next Wednesday to pick up right where we left off. Have a good night, everyone.